Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about yourself, please?
Yeah, so I just turned 22 there 2 weeks ago. I'm from...
Belated happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I'm from Dingle in County Kerry. I just started my own business there about a year ago, I just opened my first gym about 2 months ago. So and
what's the name of your gym, just so we can plug it a little bit for you?
WK Fitness, so you can check that out as well there on Facebook and online. Yeah, so we're very, very busy, so it's quite a big gym. So my colleague there, he's flat out now at the moment. He's probably having a harder 12 days than I am.
Holding the fort at home while you're out here. Perfect. Okay, so can you tell me about the 12 marathons, 12-day challenge?
Sure. The idea came, I guess, maybe about a year ago. My girlfriend lives in Dublin, and I drove to Dublin, and I was supposed to leave at 6 in the morning, and I went out to my van, and my van wouldn't start. And then my dad joked that I should run home. So then on my way down, I clocked the distance. I was there, that's not a bad idea. So, but still, just the distance wasn't enough. So I'm kind of going cross country, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. So here I am now, just after finishing day 8, and getting ready for tomorrow again.
Brilliant. Now, I was talking to your sister a little earlier, and I've been reading your blogs and reading your blog page, and you mentioned that you have a cousin who has Spina Bifida. So, is she one of the inspirations for choosing?
She is
SBHI?
indeed. Yeah. I've ran 2 marathons for Spina Bifida before. I did the Dingle marathon 3 years ago. I did New York City 2 years ago. Now I'm here running my own little race. But her name is Mary. She's from Celebrity County Kildare. And she's my favourite cousin. So there's anyone she's just a larger than my figure. She's 33 years old. She'll kill me for saying that. But we complain about the weather. We complain about small things and I've never met her not smiling, and she never complains. She never gives out. And she's probably mentally sharper than myself as well. So she was my inspiration for the first 2, and then I wanted to do something a little bit different. And then the idea of the 12 marathons, 12 days came, and it certainly is different.
Absolutely, I was just about to say that it's some feat.
Yeah.
Now you're more than halfway through, as you mentioned. You've 8 done. How are you getting on?
Mentally, I'm stronger than when I started. Physically, not as strong as when I started. But to be honest, today was probably my best finish. The last 4 miles, I just felt like there was a bounce in my step again from day 1. So I'm getting there. I'm recovering quite well. You have the same routine. I finish, I eat, I get physio, and I lie down till don't move again until the next day. I take a cold shower or something just for my legs, and do a tiny bit of stretching, and that's it. Sleep until I get woken up for the next day. So.
And I've been noticing your times. You had one where you were 6 hours, and now you've gone down and down and down every time.
I had a bad day on day 4. I got tendinitis in my left knee, and I ended up walking actually about 10 miles. So as you saw in my blogs, I never again want to go back into Offaly, never again. I had a bad day and I ended up finishing about 6.5 hours. But other than that, I'm always around the 4.5-4:45 mark. So fairly happy with that. Yeah.
So how do you find it, both mentally and physically? How do you find it as you're going through?
I suppose physically it's very, very draining and tough, But and mentally it's probably just as hard as well. But I think again, I suppose I've kind of proven the point as well. And that if you set your mind to something, you can probably do anything that you really want, And it is hard, but I kind of said to myself before I started that I wanted to do this, and I'm nearly there now. So
brilliant! Thank you very much. Sorry about that. We had an extra visitor in the video. Okay, so what kind of preparation do you have to do for a challenge like this?
Yeah, again, I train people for half marathons. I train people for full marathons. I train people for ultra marathons. It's very, very hard to train yourself to run a marathon every day for 12 days consecutively. You're nearly better off just to train your head. That's kind of the only training you can do. A lot of people have asked me about my training and about what I did, and basically I put on my shoes and I ran. that was it. There was no major structure. There was nothing. I did the long runs. I did the hard runs in the rain and the cold in January, and I got there injury free. So I was really happy with that.
Amazing. Now, I saw on a number of days you met members with the condition. How have you enjoyed their support, particularly in Kildare?
Brilliant. It's just amazing. The first night after I finished the first night, like I went out to Kill. They had a little sports club out there, and if I could do something like that every evening, I would. It was just amazing. Like the positivity, like, and everyone was smiling, like, you know. And they were asking me for piggybacks and have races up and down the hall, and I just did that. The hour and a half that we were there just felt like 2 minutes. You know, I just loved every minute of it, like, you know. So hopefully I get back up there again sometime.
Brilliant. And we've really enjoyed reading your daily blog. How have you had the energy to run, to meet all your supporters, and to keep up with your blog?
So as I think I'm on a little bit of a high. It's funny, like, there's some nights I lie down and I can't actually sleep, but I'm just so looking forward to the next day. But it's funny, I don't put much thought into my blogs. I literally write what happened that day and I publish it, and that's it. I don't even read over it myself. I just publish it and share it. That's it. I let it out there, you know, because what is in the vlogs is exactly what happened. There's no sugarcoating anything. If I have a bad day, I say I have a bad day. If I had a good day, I'll tell people I had a good day. I think that's why people can relate to it as well, like, because it's as honest as I can make it. So
absolutely, it's a brilliant blog, I must say. When I'm finishing work, if it's up, or when I'm back into work the next day, I love opening it up and reading it, and then sharing it on Facebook with as many people as possible. Okay, well, we in Spina Bifida Hydrocephalus Ireland, we think you're absolutely amazing. I mean, that's absolutely obvious, and we'd like to thank you for your support. Even if you didn't raise a single penny, you have raised the profile of the organisation, and you've created greater awareness about what Spina Bifida and hydrocephalus are. So we just, as I mentioned a second ago, we think you're nuts, but we also think you're absolutely amazing as well. So we want to thank you so much for your support. And best of luck with the next 4 as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Brilliant.